This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for July 2, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, one man dead after sustaining injuries following shootout and a car chase in Portmore. An unidentified man was shot and killed by the police in Portmore, St. Catherine on Sunday during a reported car chase and a shootout that ended in an early morning crash. According to information reaching the news, sometime after 3 a.m., a group of police officers were on patrol in the Nagus Head area of Portmore when they signaled the driver of a Toyota Voxy to stop. The driver reportedly disobeyed their command and opened gunfire on the team before speeding away. The police gave chase and returned fire. The driver lost the control of the vehicle, which crashed into a canal along the Helsha Main Road. The driver, the only occupant of the vehicle, was found suffering from injuries and taken to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The police said that during a search of the vehicle, a firearm was found. The Portmore Police, along with the Independent Commission of Investigation, are investigating. Shopkeeper stabbed to death at a St. Anne business place. A shopkeeper was found stabbed to death at his business establishment at the town square in Watertown, St. Anne on Saturday. The deceased, identified as Herbert Sims, otherwise called Babsy, who lived in the district, was found dead behind the counter of his shop, police said. It was reported that around 12:50 a.m., a customer found the now deceased man behind the counter with stab wounds to the neck. Police who were summoned to the community said the shop appeared to have been ransacked. The scene was processed and the Sims taken to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, where he was confirmed dead. The body was later transported to the morgue pending a post-mortem examination. 2 shot, 1 fatally in St. James. 2 men were shot, 1 fatally, after gunmen opened fire on a group of people in a community known as a tenement in Salt Spring, Montego Hills, St. James Saturday night. The dead man was identified as 40-year-old Philip Parkinson, a resident of the area. The 27-year-old injured man has been admitted to hospital, police said. It was reported that around 10:45 p.m., several persons were in a yard when they were approached by a number of men armed with guns. Police said the gunmen opened gunfire and all the people ran in different directions. It was later discovered that the now deceased and another man were suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. The police were alerted and the injured persons assisted to the hospital, where Parkinson was pronounced dead on arrival and the other man treated and admitted in stable condition. While processing the crime scene, police retrieved more than 20 spent casings. No motive has been established for the attack. Illegal gun seized in St. James, men arrested. 2 men are in custody pending further police investigation following the seizure of a firearm and ammunition in Shortwood, St. James early this morning. Reports from the Cambridge police are that about 1:30 a.m., a joint police military team conducted operations in the area. A Glock pistol with a magazine containing 3.45 cartridges was seized. The identities of the men are being withheld at this time. Boom Dandimite funeral today. Former Scare Them crew member Boom Dandimite will be buried this morning after a service of Thanksgiving at the Penwood Road Seventh-day Adventist Church in Waterhouse, St. Andrew. The artist's body will be interred at Meadowrest Memorial Gardens. People came out last night in Seaview Gardens. The event was live-streamed on YouTube, so people from all over the world could see. There were no artists performing on Saturday like the first 9 nights weeks ago, but it was a good vibe, Christine Grant, a member of the family, told the news. Grant said the body will leave from Bright Light Funeral Home to the church at Penwood Road for the funeral at 11 a.m. After that, buses will be available at Seaview Gardens to take mourners to Meadowrest, his final resting place. Boom Dandimite died as a result of complications resulting from serious injuries he had sustained in a tragic car accident in late April. The accident occurred on Half Ridgeway Road in St. Andrew, near a popular bakery. Another rising DJ, Willful Skillful, was also injured in the accident. Dandimite, who was hospitalized while Willful Skillful was discharged and sent home. Days later, Boom Dandimite, whose real name is Donovan Stewart, later recovered and was discharged from the Kingston Public Hospital. However, he died on May 21 after he had traveled to the United States to access further treatment for his injuries. Boom Dandimite, along with his friends Nitty Kochi, Harry Toddler, and Elephant Man, formed the Scare Them crew back in the 1990s. The crew was closely aligned to Bounty Killer, who would take them on tours to ensure they gained exposure. They scored hits with songs such as Pure Gal and Many Many. He was also slated to perform on Reggae Sumfest on July 21 as part of the Boombox 90s Badness, along with the likes of General B, Harry Toddler, Jigsy King, Mega Banton, Nitty Kochi, Silver Cat, and Tony Curtis. Road fatalities climbed to 206 after 6 months, says RSU. With 6 more deaths as a result of motor vehicle crashes during the last week, the number of people killed on Jamaica's roads in the first 6 months of the year stands at 206 as of Friday, June 30. The latest update was provided on Friday by the Road Safety Unit, which is located in the Ministry of Science, Energy, Technology and Transport. Among the latest victims are 2 pedestrians, 2 motorcyclists, 1 commercial vehicle driver, and the driver of a private motor car. According to the RSU, the 206 fatalities were the result of 188 fatal crashes between January and June. Importantly, the RSU is also reporting that, as of June 30, fatal crashes and fatalities are down 13% and 16% respectively when compared with the similar period in 2023. And the RSU is also reporting up to Friday, pedestrians accounted for 23% of all road users killed as of June 30, 2023, motorcyclists accounted for 31%, private motor vehicle drivers accounted for 15%, and the private motor vehicle passengers accounted for 7%. The category of road users the unit describes as the most vulnerable, pedestrians, pedal cyclists, motorcyclists, and pillion riders, accounted for 65% combined of all the road users killed as of June 30. Meanwhile, males accounted for 91% of all victims, while the other 9% were females. Motorist killed in Clarendon gun attack. Police are trying to find a motive and the suspects following Saturday afternoon's killing of a motorist at McGilchrist Farm in Tollgate, Clarendon. The dead man, identified as a 38-year-old Sheldon Smith from Racetrack in Denby, Clarendon, was found dead in his motor car with gunshot wounds. Reports are that around 4:30 p.m., residents reported hearing explosions and summoned the police. On arrival of the police, the body of the now deceased was seen in a white AD wagon motor car with the driver door open and his upper body slightly outside. The police said the body had what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the head. The scene was processed and the body taken to the Mapen Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Police said they are investigating a motive for the attack and are trying to identify suspects. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.